Hey everybody, it's Laura from Budget RX. I'm a 43-year-old physician, resident physician in Colorado, and I have been using cash stuffing for the last year to have better finances. It's a kind of trope that physicians are really terrible with their money, so I don't want to be like that. Now, while I am in over $300,000 in student debt, I have no other debt, and I have been able to have much better control with spending and understanding of where my money is going and planning ahead a lot better financially because of this system, because physically it makes the money real. When it's electronic, it's much easier to overspend. All the research shows that. So I enjoy this process, even though it definitely seems a little bit over the top to some people. I think it's creative. I think it's fun. Today we're going to cash stuff $484. And I am very much looking forward to this. It's been a hard week. I had my first crying at work situation. I'm on the most difficult rotation right now for pathology, where we are working between 70 and 80 hours a week. It's only going on for a month, which is, that's 70 to 80 hours a week is normal for most other residents in other specialties. This is like a couple times a year we have to do this. Otherwise it's more 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, which is really nice. But it has been very difficult for me. I'm old. Everybody else is like in their 20s. So my body really hurts the last couple of hours that I am working. I'm standing, I'm cutting, I'm looking at surgical specimens. And while it can be really fun, I saw okay, so normally your appendix is like a pinky, right? It's like this size. And I have grossed, so we receive in the rotation I'm at, it's called surgical pathology, and we receive the specimens from the surgeons and we help make the diagnosis basically. So we get the specimens, we look at them, we take photos of them, we measure them, we describe them, and then we cut them up and find the best pieces to use to create slides. Then the next day we get the slides back, we look at the slides. We may order stains, we may order molecular studies to figure out what kind of cancer it is, if they got all of it, if the surgical margins are clear, all that kind of stuff. And we let the surgeons know and the patients know what their cancer is so that treatment can be decided. Anyway, so I got a big appendix, and it was like big and white, and it was full of like mucin, which is like very snot-like and sticky. It was absolutely insane, and I had to cut up and submit the entire thing, which took like 2 hours, but it was cool. Why am I telling this story? So I've been really tired. This next week is my last week on surgical pathology. Then I move on to hematopathology, which is like cancers and disorders of the blood. So my nails will be red all month. I'm going to do different kinds of red. Last week I had very ugly yellow nails because I was on GU. I'm also on GU and kidney this week, but I'm sick of my nails being ugly colors. I wanted something like pink and pretty. So I ended up with like a little bit of like really pale pink with some flakies on there, and then more of a pink with some shimmer on there. So that's what I did. I have realized now that I've been growing out my nails and doing things that I use this hand as like my tooling hand, where I do things that break my nails because I keep breaking, especially these 3 nails. That's why this hand is shorter than this hand. And this is like my model hand that it's weird because I'm right-handed. I don't know why it works that way, but yeah. Okay, let's cash stuff, eh? We're gonna start with sinking funds. These are my sinking funds, and you'll see the categories as we go. But this is my favorite part because I keep them in this box, and it's really fun to open it, and it feels like a treasure, So let's start with my emergency fund. We're gonna put $5 in like we do pretty much every week. So now we have $1,200 in the bank. 10, 15, 20. So 12, 20. Nourish, this is for groceries. I only stuff it once a month, so we don't need to do anything there. Mint, this is for my yearly cell phone bill, which is about $200 a year. So we'll add 5. We've got 150 in the bank, 70, 75, 80, 180. I'm almost to the 200 I need. Then we got transportation. I try to put $40 a month or a week into this, and I have this little tracker you can find on my Kofi shop for that. We're gonna put in $40. Now, I don't have a car, so that saves me a lot of money. I ride my bike, I get Ubers when I need to, I rent cars when I need to. But it's growing pretty fast because I'm not spending it really. So I decided I may take plane tickets out of this, just like I would rent a car. I may sometimes take plane ticket money out of this. I'm going to a conference in October and I'm thinking about that. I'm sorry for the fan noise. This is something that I absolutely cannot control. They make it automatically happen 15 minutes an hour. It's like the minimum, I guess. It's super annoying. So sorry about that. Okay, so let's color in another spot on the car. And then let's count it. 200, 400 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 625. Rent insurance, are we going to, yep, we're gonna put 5 in here. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Wellness, let's put $50 in here. And we've got 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 63, 263. Epithelium is getting 30. I just spent out of this morning to ran out of some foundation. So I got that and some like skincare stuff. So 100, 200, 350 in the bank. 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 480, 490, 503. Sanctuary is next. It's getting 5. I've been spending out of this month getting my apartment cleaned while I've been so busy at work, and it's been so worth it. 200, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wardrobe. I had to buy more comfortable shoes for working because the shoes I was wearing were pinching on the top of my feet, and now I have these 2 knots on the top of my feet. I would literally be walking in pain every day, and I was like, what am I doing? So yeah. Okay, we're putting 40 in here. So I gotta like pay myself back basically. You'll see at the end of the month. Okay, $81 right now. Technology, we always put 25 in here. So now we have 200, 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 5, 10, 15. 415. Fees. $5. 150 in the bank, 60, 70, 75, 80. 180 in fees. Buffer, all right. Buffer, we're gonna add 5. Nope, not 10, 5. And color this in. So we have 250 in the bank, 55, 60, 65, 265. And then we have gifts. Gifts is getting 5. So we have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 85. Hobbies. Hobbies is getting $5. We have 900 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 960. Travel is gonna get 30. So travel now has 250 in the bank, 70, 90, 310, 330, 40, 50, 350. Puppy is getting 10. This is for puppy or dog that I want to get next in a year. So all the things of getting it and taking care of it and getting started. So it's $1,200, $1,350, $70, $80, $90, $1,390. Smell goods. Making the house and myself smell yummy. We're gonna put 5 in. So we've got 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Fine Spirits is getting 5 as well. 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 180. Holiday Boost is gonna get 5. 150, 70, 90, 210, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. 245. That's a lot. Luxury Boost. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. Ugh. Luxury Boost is getting 5. Got 20, 25, 30 in Luxury Boost. And then football. I did just purchase my, what's it called? It's like YouTube TV football package. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I'm still able to get my student discount right now. So I purchased it right now. So I'm trying to finish paying it off by the end of this month. So that's why it's increased to 10, because I'm doing it a little bit earlier than anticipated. So we're gonna add 10. Oh, this is Star Notes. So there's like $7 in Star Notes in here for some reason. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 120. And then we've got 7 in Star Notes. And then we have Splurge, which I'm not putting anything into. And those are all my sinking funds. All right, now let's do some of my savings binders. We can start with Zodiac. There's still a couple more of these left in my shop. They're almost sold out again. I think there's one gold one left, and then a couple more of the black ones. This binder I am saving towards kind of longevity, extra longevity testing that costs a lot of money, but is worth it to me because I'm trying to get in as healthy, slow my pace of aging as much as possible, because I want to live as long as I can, because I love learning and being alive. So I'm saving for extra stuff with that. This is a great yearly binder where you can get new Zodiac challenges every year and still use this binder to save. So we are currently in Leo, and we need to put at least $10 more here. Let's see, what are we putting in? We're gonna put in 20. So that means we get to finish this, and then we get to start this coloring challenge. This one is by Caro Cash, and you can just, she's Australian. You can buy on Etsy and it's just downloaded, and you print it yourself, and then you can color. If you like coloring, I love coloring, so I will start coloring this in this week, and you'll see it next week. So yeah, we'll do 20. All right, next we'll do lips binder. So this is saving for beauty treatments. And I want to be doing some laser treatments later this year. We're gonna put in $30 here. I'm saving my next 200 so I can, yeah, I'm almost done. So I have like 4 more sets of 200 to get to my goal. All right, so how close are we? We've got 100, 10, or no, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So yeah, we just have 20 left, and then we get to go to the next envelope. All right, 10K. I got this binder from Iris Budgets in the UK, and this is saving for like 4 or 5 years out. I want to take a big, expensive train trip, and yeah, it costs a lot of money, so I'm just adding a little bit every week. This week we're gonna put in 40, which is about typical. If you're saving $40 a week, that's about $2,000 a year. So in 5 years, that's $10,000. Now I'll be putting this money in the bank, so that'll be earning interest as well. So hopefully I'll get there a little bit sooner. But right now I have 1,460. And then last but not least of my binder no, actually this is not my last binder challenge. I have another one after this that I forgot to stuff last week. So I did it off camera. but we'll talk about that when we get there. So this binder is full of games. I got it from Budget with Ira for one of his Christmas advents last year, but I really love astronomy and spacey stuff. So I really love this binder. I'm definitely gonna be using it for a while. So I'm putting $30 into this today. All right, so we're gonna start with the Nebula Scratch Off Savings Book, and we are on this one. So it's a little planet, and I designated planets to be worth $8. So we'll put $8 in. Now, save 500. We're gonna roll a 12-sided die and see how much we put in. Okay, it's just $1. We can do that. Only problem is we don't have another one. We'll just not put it on here. And it will be a little bit more than 500 when we're done. Infinity, can we do infinity? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, okay. So the most that we would have to do on this one is 20. We haven't been able to do it in a couple weeks. So we last ended on 20. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll and see if we go forward, go backwards, or stay where we are. We're gonna stay where we are, which is 20. Okay, so that's $20 going into infinity. And then we have $1 left, so we're gonna skip all these other ones and put it in our Starbucks challenge, which is kind of where I like to put the last couple dollars so I don't have IOUs. This is saving for a robot. I save for a lot of things nobody else saves for, because I am weird. I save for robots, I save for longevity tests, I save for laser treatment. I'm an unconventional gal. Okay, where's my puppy emergency fund binder? It's not here. Hold on, let me get it. I know where it is. It's in this box. So I've brought my second box out of retirement to hold some of these extraneous things. So yeah, so we'll start with, this is for saving for a puppy emergency fund. So that I already have an emergency fund when I get the puppy. We're working on our next 100, which I think we actually finished it. 50, yeah, we finished that. But today we're gonna put in $30. Okay, hold on though. We finished this one. So we're gonna move to the next one. I got this from Budget with Ira and he's still selling them. So if you like them, you can grab that. We're gonna put a star here. Let's go back here. Oh, now we have to work on 150 at a time. So up in the stakes. What are we putting in here again? Oh yeah, 30. I'm gonna put 30 in. Now, did I have leftover I put in here? No. Okay, so we're just at 30 towards the next 150. Okay. And then we have rainbow binder. I have a couple of these left too. This is my splurge binder. So as soon as I get to 250, then I get to put it towards anything I want. This week we're gonna put in $5. So we'll do part of this 15. We'll find the next envelope that's free. Okay, red and green. I just love this like stained glass like look to this. I love stained glass so much. Okay. And then we have Japan. I'm saving for Japan. This beautiful envelope is new. I got it from Savings with Grace. We're gonna put $5 towards Japan. We wanna go on my partner and I wanna go on a trip to Japan, but it's gonna cost a lot of money, so we're starting now, so it's probably in like 2 years or something. So we've got $10. Then I save towards my games binder all month, every month. One of the things I do, because I like coloring challenges, is I do Saving with Judy's Sunday Playing with Friends, which is coloring in a gnome every Sunday. This one was worth $15. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so at the end of the month, I use all this money to play in my games binder, which just feeds back into my sinking funds. And then we're gonna put 14 in here. All right. Last thing we're doing today is my wallet from the week. So first I'm gonna show you, this is my like Monday savings challenge. I also got it from Budget with Ira. I kind of changed it a little bit, but basically every Monday since November 18th of last year, I go into my wallet and I find a little bit of money that I can put into this. And I'm saving for basically the holiday season. Shopping sales, getting gifts. I'm probably gonna use at least half of it for my flight home for Christmas. I don't know how much it is. I haven't been tracking it, so it gets to be a fun surprise in November, but I did put in money this last Monday, so I just wanted to show you that. So next week it'll be here, and we are getting so close. Okay, so what was left in my wallet? We have 3 categories. Drink. I put some money back to the bank because my partner bought me some ciders for the house. So we have 20 left in there. Be Merry. I have 10 left, but I'm gonna roll that over to the next week just in case I think my co-residents and I are gonna do something this weekend, which will cost some money, but that's good. Being social is very important for your health. It's the most important factor actually in health span and lifespan is community and having people that you care about that care about you. So definitely don't scrimp on that. Spending, I have got 10 left, so we get to put 10 in my rollover savings challenge, which is also from Budget with Ira. We're gonna put 10 in there. We are getting very close. So let's do 5 twos. All right, so now let's get money out for week 2 of August. All right, so we don't need to put more into drink. We will put 20 into Be Merry and 10 into spend. And then that will be the ends. Please say hi in the comments. I love comments. Also, no one has yet claimed their winnings from the giveaway. So if nobody messages me on Instagram or comments down below saying they can't message me on Instagram that won 2 weeks ago by the next video, then I'm gonna redraw and that will be it because I don't got time to spend. Also, people who have been waiting on shipments from Etsy, thank you for being patient with me. You know, I only have 1 day off a week and y'all really like the binders. So I'm pretty busy putting them together. A bunch of them are going out on Monday and then hopefully Tuesday, as long as I get a certain thing in the mail tomorrow. And so it's going to be kind of last minute, but please be patient. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing really well. Like I said, please say hi in the comments and I will talk to you later. Bye.